Hi there, welcome to another video which is about pregnancy ailments, the little problems you might encounter when you're pregnant. I would like to start with some information that we actually have on our hospital website. There are 4 booklets in 5 languages: English, Gujarati, Punjabi, Polish and Arabic. And you have all the information in the booklets that you can also access on the NHS Mum and Baby app that we advise you to download for your pregnancy. In these booklets you find all information about keeping yourself healthy, pregnancy ailments, labor and birth, how to prepare, what to bring in the hospital. All these topics are covered in these booklets. And you also find pregnancy ailments in the booklet that is entitled Your Pregnancy Booklet. Right from the beginning, you might find you feel quite tired. You might find you have a little bit pain in your breasts. They're very tender to touch, very tender with bras or tight t-shirts across. And that is just a reaction to the pregnancy hormones. This is just what happens. Your body is swamped with those hormones and your body needs to get used to them. Also, there is a little bit of foreign DNA in your body now. Yeah? Part of your developing baby is of course the father's DNA. And your body sometimes has to work quite hard to understand that it is perfectly alright to have that in there. Of course, in pregnancy we advise always to eat a healthy diet. In the first 3 months, when you're feeling quite nauseous and smells set you off and you don't feel that hungry, please do eat what you can. You will see that by week 12 of your pregnancy, week 13 of your pregnancy, you will feel better, and then do make an effort to eat healthy food and so on. Like in the Eat Well guide, you will stomach them all and feel happy to eat them. If you're feeling constantly sick and nauseous, it might be an idea to eat little and often. Some women report they're feeling particularly sick in the morning when they're waking up. Their tummy is empty, it's just churning with the tummy acids, and some women have a biscuit or a cracker next to their bed just to eat that, to make the tummy work with something, and they feel less sick when they get up. There are various pregnancy ailments you might encounter in pregnancy. However, tiredness is one that almost all women feel at the very beginning when they are just pregnant, and it is just the body working hard to produce all the hormones. It's a big change. Women feel very tired. Pregnancy is not an illness, but your body is working hard, so listen to your body. If your body is telling you, I'm tired, rest. From about 14 weeks onwards, you're feeling much better in yourself, have a boost of energy again, feel normal again, and less tired. At the very end of the pregnancy, you carrying the heavy baby. You feel you can't just run up the stairs, you will be out of breath, you will feel very tired. You take it more easily and you take it slowly. There are a few pregnancy ailments that are directly linked to one of the pregnancy hormones called relaxin. And relaxin does what it says on the tin. It relaxes the muscles in your body indiscriminately. It's all with a view of having a wide open pelvis when you're going into labor in order to push the baby out. But it works right from the beginning of your pregnancy. So right from the beginning you might feel constipation, and that is not really nice. Of course there are natural remedies, and diet is one of the most important things you should pay attention to. Having lots of fruit, vegetables, lots of fiber and drink will make your stools softer, and it is easier for them to be passed. Relaxin is also the culprit when it comes to back pain or shoulder pain in pregnancy. So if you're working with a computer or on a computer, worse even on a laptop, because you're hanging on the sofa, having your laptop in front of you, really bad posture, often your back is not so well supported by the softer muscles, and it can easily lead to back pain. So what is important when you're working at a desk or with a laptop is that you have a good posture, that you're sitting nice and straight, your shoulders are away from your ears, your back is straight, your head is as if it's floating towards the ceiling, not stiff like a soldier, relaxed, but with a good posture. Your screen should always be right in front of you. If your screen is down here, you will have to bend your neck, and after a while you will get neck pain. So have the screen in the right position. That makes it quite difficult to work on a laptop. So move the screen into a position where you could see it well without bending your neck in any which way. Same with a keyboard. Yeah? Having it somehow lying on your lap when you're leaning on the sofa is not good. Having it at the right height for your shoulders, for your elbows, that is good. Maybe you want a wrist rest for your wrists when you're on the keyboard to type. Make sure when you're working at a desk that you don't always have to switch over to answer the phone and then possibly be like this for a while, or having the receiver like this and typing. It happens all the time. If you're answering the phone a lot, have earphones and a little microphone that you can still look straight at the screen but still answer without twisting your body and be in a good position. Sometimes it is nice to have a little footrest for your feet. If your chair is very high, adjust your chair to a height that your feet can easily sit on the floor. Do not cross your legs, because that again puts pressure on your back, on your pelvis, and can lead to back pain and pelvic pain. So a good posture is really important. Pelvic pain, for example, can also be caused by us being not completely symmetrical. Like we all know, one eye is bigger than the other, one boob is bigger than the other, one arm is longer than the other, but it usually doesn't matter. However, if, for example, one leg is ever so slightly longer than the other, it has an impact on how you put pressure on your pelvis just with normal walking. If you always have a bad posture, let's say I'm very tall, I always stand sort of in a funny way to see people when I talk to them, that can also put pressure on your pelvis. And that can lead in pregnancy to pelvic pain. Pelvic girdle pain, which can become more and more painful as the pregnancy progresses. Again, it's a good posture at any given time that is so important to counteract that. So always sitting straight, even if you're relaxing, you want to watch TV, you sit on your sofa, you put your feet up, you make sure your legs are parallel, your shoulders are nice and straight, your neck is straight, your back is straight. You can prop yourself up with lots of nice cushions, no problem, but don't lean, don't slouch, don't put one-sided pressure on the pelvis, which aggravates it even more. Also watch how you get out of the car or into the car. The best thing is to have your legs parallel and together, not to spread your legs when you do those things. So sitting daintily on the side of the car seat and then swiveling around with your necks together is the better way of getting into the car, rather than stepping in with one leg and pulling the other after. Getting out of the bed is sometimes difficult when you have pelvic pain or back pain. The best idea is to roll from the back onto your side and then push yourself up with one hand, keeping the legs always parallel and together. That will help against back pain and pelvic pain. You might have also heard about symphysis pubis dysfunction, which we always abbreviate as SPD, which is the pubic bone right in the front, situated under the pubic hairline. And that can become very painful in pregnancy. Again, it's often with this slightly more pressure on one side of the pelvis than on the other. All the advice I have given with a good posture is helpful. If pelvic girdle pain and pubic pain become too strong even with good posture, your midwife can refer you to the physiotherapist. The physiotherapist will show you exercise to alleviate the pain and ways of getting out of chairs and moving around. The physiotherapist might also give you, let me see quickly, a pregnancy belt. And there are also pregnancy belts that you can buy online that help you keep a good posture, keeping your back straight and alleviate pelvic pain and symphysis pubis pain. Thank you very much for watching this video, and please do watch all the other videos too. Thank you.